Okay, we're finally back with Mouse PI for Hire. I don't know how much of this game I still have left. I think we're probably past the 60% mark. But I'm not sure. Head to the Quagmire. I actually have to talk to Tammy, too. Anyway, welcome everyone. Looney, Lepertic. Yeah, this week has been a weird week.
If it's dirty, I need 2 copies.
How much? Yeah, I want to save my money for the moment. Because again, I'm not sure if I'm going to have to use my money again during certain chapters for something.
Oh, look who's back. Where'd you run off to yesterday?
Just following some leads on Tinsel Avenue.
Oh, I kind of wish I'd gone with you.
Why? You think you missed out on something special?
Bah. The lights, the glam, the smell of genius in the air, and plenty of fresh cheese up for grabs, right?
Look, kiddo, the Dream Factory is still a factory. It may look like they're creating whole worlds, but in reality, they're just shoveling that number 9 coal.
I mean, if you're a screenwriter, sure, maybe, I don't know. But the stars, the tinsel stars shining so brightly above us like space mice or maybe some distant gods. Oh, you know what would make my day? A damn fine poster with an autograph from some big celebrity. I don't care who, just something to brighten up my workshop. Please, 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 with honey-infused brie on top.
Yeah, sure. But you do realize all these big shots are just famous because they're snorting blue cheese and doing things you wouldn't believe, right?
Oh, quit being so negative, Jack. We all need to escape sometimes, you know? To get the hell away from the here and now. Even if it is just through a screen, it can make us feel like all's right with the world. Like we're home.
That kind of transcends meetings there.
Yeah, but I already am home.
Yeah, I already up. Did I upgrade? Why did she not? Maybe I didn't find any schematics in like the last one I played. There's 2 places in the swamp that I think I have to go to. So this one was the next one, though. Like, the earliest one that I got was the Quagmire. Not the Glen Quagmire. Giggity.
Crooked cops and their phony roadblocks. Classic.
What a fucking shame.
Oh yeah, by the way, the whole reason why I was almost thinking about waiting until tomorrow to play this was because I do kind of want to play the new RE9 DLC. Which, it's a very interesting case of, I was wondering what people were expecting with that. Because it's a free update. I was stuck. I have no idea how I got stuck. Like, I can get criticizing it because it does seem like, you know, maybe a tad underwhelming, undercooked.
Better stick to the cage trail. wherever it leads.
But it's free and a bit of an experiment for them. 'Cause I don't think they've done roguelikes before. I don't know. I was watching Bach play it for a little bit. I even think he was kind of over criticizing it a little bit. It kind of is Mercenaries adjacent. It's kind of like, it's a little bit of raid mode from the Revelations games, a little bit of Mercenaries, and a little bit of roguelike. But it's shadow dropped as a free DLC. I'm not sure what people were expecting from it. And even when Bach was saying, like, I get it, I get his logic. I even, like, agree with it somewhat. It's just that I just think it's being a little overcritical. In that, like he said, it was quote-unquote free because you still have to pay for the game in order to even play it. But, I don't know. I think that's just the kind of being a little overly critical about it. It really comes off to me as, and that's kind of what a lot of those extra modes are in all those Resident Evil games. It's supposed to be like a supplement, not... They've never been these multi-hour experiences where you're supposed to dip just as much time, if not more, into it as the main game itself. They've always been something that you have fun for a few hours and then you do something else. Even the Mercenaries modes have been like that. So again, I'm not sure what people were expecting with the... I didn't expect them to do that. I just don't know what people were expecting with that DLC. Like, even the way that they implemented it, it's just kind of like, hey, here's like a fun little thing you can do to keep Resident Evil 9 on your mind for a little bit longer. You play it for a day, you have your fun, and then you go play something else. It's not a big deal. And Bach's not even making it that big of a deal. I'm more so, and like, he even enjoyed it. It's more so just like, I'm so, even if it's Reddit, I am still surprised by the reaction that people have had to it. Like, I've seen people that, like, are saying it's like a god-awful, like, waste of time, and, like, it's not even worth being in the game, like... I don't know. I feel like people overreact just, like, way too much. Sometimes. At, like, stuff that shouldn't be a big deal in the first place. Even if you don't like the mode, it's just like, alright, you play it for an hour. There's 50 million other games that you can occupy your time with. You don't need to write, like, a 5-paragraph theory on why you think the mode sucks. It's not that deep. It makes sense for Bach to talk about it, stuff like that, and give his thoughts on it, and maybe go a little more depth into it, because he's a content creator. So I understand it from there, but... like, the people on Reddit, they waste so much time and stress, like... going out of their way to tell you how this sucks, and it's a detriment to, like, the whole series or some shit like that. It's just like, dude, shut the fuck up and get over yourself. If you think it's mid, then you just go play something else. I could see if it was like a full-on detriment to the game itself, then I would be pissed off. But it really does not impact the main game at all. It's just a fun little extra mode that they didn't even bother to really market. They just shadow dropped it yesterday. The fact that they even did that made me think was, alright, so this is something small that they just... someone was working on, that they're experimenting with, they want to test the waters, and if it gets a good enough reception, we might do something more with it later. That's what it comes off as. So it ain't that deep, it's something small, but I think it's just because it's a AAA game and Capcom has been kind of cooking lately. If anything is even a slight disappointment, people go apeshit. So it's just, it's very, very interesting, but just very, very weird. Oh, we got another boat ride.
Can't see Jack. Hope they have the same problem.
Okay. Wait, are these tar pits? Pretty sure that water's probably hurts you. Oh, good. I actually didn't waste that. Holy shit. Have you seen a new trailer for Evil Dead Burn? Not really, because, again, I don't go out of my way for, movies. Like, I haven't even watched the trailer for the Resident Evil movie. Yeah, like I said, my mind was very occupied with, like, other shit this week outside of, like, the streams that I actually had, so... An old Mouseburg Herald issue, a touring edition. It dives into the history of the city formerly known as Lemongrad, for its annexation into the United Nests of the New World at the first sight of an economic crisis. The city, largely made up of Old World migrants, decided to waive its autonomy and allegedly sold itself into the UNNW for a tanker of cold fondue. It was promptly renamed to Dear Mouseley and set about proving its worth. The resident mice packed up and returned to the old world, and frankly, good riddance. No, isn't Bruce Campbell supposed to... I don't think as his character, but... I thought I heard something, maybe I just made it up. That he might, like, make a cameo in it or something. I don't need to drink that. But then that was also around the time where he got his cancer diagnosis, so...
Will-o-wisps are working overtime today.
I haven't heard anything about it. Yeah, maybe I just made it up then. Like, legit, it probably crossed a few, wires in my head, and I probably thought that's what I heard. I don't know why, but I thought I would have had to fight a boss there or something.
Ah, what a cozy little settlement. Ah, hell. I'm melting.
Where is that coming from? Oh.
Looks like these cheese-leggers missed the memo on quitting.
That's a bit of a weird part. It was mainly just because some of them were like hiding behind the doors, so I couldn't see them at all. Yeah, there's going to be more to this part, and I already used most of the health here. If not all of the health at this point. Where do I go? Wait, do I go over here? No, I can't. So that wasn't for this. How do I lower this? Oh, this respawned. Yeah, how do I lower this? Do I even lower it? Oh, you just walk up to it, okay. I thought I did that.
Traffic waypoint. Looks like I'm on the
No, what?
right
I don't know why I went to that. What? Why is there explosions? Ah. Oh.
Floppy!
What? I guess I accidentally shot a flame barrel.
Bubble, bubble, toil, and definitely trouble.
Starting to do the Doom Eternal routine. Switching to different weapons. Oh, hey. This lady again. Wait, hold on a second. I can go in here. Pierre Malfat is real.
Well, if it ain't mon petit helpful cheese wedge, done tumble back on a Destiny's lazy Susan, have ya?
Lady, I inhaled so much bog stink, I barely remember my own name.
Maybe I ought to put my cauldron off the double.
This place, it ain't some regular shack, is it?
It used to be, Shell. Some 40 years back belonged to a little shrew lady. One of them office folk tired of punching clocks. Built this place with her own two paws. Live off the land. Fed the critters. Kept bug off all that questionable cheese. Some say she was a real witch. But
What?
the same company she ran from bought out the whole area. Booted her out. Since then, this place been home to all kind of shady folk. Cheese leggers, them scientist types, magicians.
Par for the course with this case.
Anything that can go just right, just might. But it worked the other way, too. Witches, magicians, scientists, folk like that. They don't leave a place untouched. Juju lingers, no? And whatever went down in that old uphill resort a fortnight ago, well, you can see for yourself.
What resort?
All in due time, Shell. All in due time.
All right. I got a trail to follow and it's getting cold. So how do I get out of here?
Oh, that part's easy. You need the key of diamonds.
Just the key of diamonds?
That and a little creativity. But I seen you work, Shell. You'll do just fine.
One thing before you go. That little shrew lady you've been talking about. That you?
Oh, bog forbid, baby. I might look old, but I'm much, much, much older.
Oh, this is opened. Get this ready just in
Bigger
case.
on the inside.
As an opener. Never mind. Not a good opener. Apparently they throw dynamite too. They're throwing varnish, is probably why that hurts so hard. I would definitely say that these fights are getting harder. It's pretty much been a gradual ramp up this entire time. It's probably the best way to do this.
Looks heavy.
And for once, I was right on time. Oh. Okay, so I wonder. There was a thing back here, yeah.
She's gone again.
A-C-E-G. Ace G. Yeah, that was freaky. Ace G.
Plin plin plon never fails.
I'm guessing it's something that's back out. Yeah, it's right here. On the crossroads, sold my soul to cheese. Yep, I'm thinking that this is probably going to be the, thumbnail. Unless I find something better. Wait, do I go back? It said shut tight, but I could open it. Whoa. Okay, he just disappeared. Yeah, that kind of looks like the way back out. This also looks like the way back out. It is kind of the way back out. Dark room and dining room. Well, I don't think I have a... Yeah, dining room key, so... Dark room it is. Well, that's creepy. Clue, probably a good thing. These powder snuff box. Everyone got one of these during the war. This one, though. One looks more familiar.
She wasn't yanking my tail. Steve was really here. Hot damn.
This moved, by the way. See, I like this a lot. I'm not spooked by it because of how it looks. Again, when it comes to like stylized stuff and like any form of horror whatsoever, even if it's just like lighthearted like this, I can't get spooked by stuff like this at all. The only thing that I can ever get spooked by is stuff that's like somewhat grounded in reality, like the mannequins in Condemned. Despite the age of that game, that whole section actually still kind of... I've played that game several times now, so it's lost that horror impact over the years, but I will still jump at that part sometimes. But yeah, this, like, really cool. Will probably scare somebody that is less numb to that than I am. You know what? I don't know if this was a mistake or intentional, because we're kind of like in a spooky mansion type of thing. So for all we know, that was purposeful, that they just had that cash flow in midair. Or float in midair. Oh. Nice throw.
Boy, this feels wicked in about 12 different ways.
Oh, there we go. Thank God. Oh, okay. I don't know why, but I thought this was like tar or something down here, and I couldn't go in here. I wonder if there's this much health on the easier difficulties. Oh. Okay, I didn't know that they did that. I came in from there. Oh. Got tons of riches.
Diamond keys are forever mine.
Didn't even really need it. Just open for me. Or maybe I will need it.
Just keep making more of you, huh? So that's where the crooked cops were ferrying the shrews. The uphill resort. Or as city mice like to call it, the good old nut house. Place has been locked down tight ever since that, incident 20 years ago. Getting in's gonna take some finesse.
So I just got an achievement. Find... what was it? Find key clues in the shrew shortage case. Again, that's a rare one because it's less than 10%. It's 9.7% people. You know, it's always interesting. I would say it's always interesting to see like how many people don't complete a game with the percentage of achievements that you get in each of the games that you play. And I'm wondering, I was originally going to say, but then I stopped myself. how would you just, like, not finish a game? But then I realized I never finished, Pac-Man World Repack. Which, it's okay. That game's okay. Oh. I basically did that on hard mode. I didn't even see that. Oh, man. I can't pick that up? Yeah, I can't pick that up. Damn it. I was almost gonna go, like, directly up.
Something tells me the next step is pinned to the end of a gray string.
Color. The only color you ever see. Well, no, you actually see 3 colors. White, gray, and its many shades, and then black. You got nothing for me, kiddo?
Boring.
Oh yeah, she won't have anything else to say, I think, until I get that side quest done. Yeah, I need 5 for any of these last ones, so I can't upgrade them yet. Wait, how much money do I have? These are the only ones. Oh no, wait, I have 500 left. I'm still not. I can't buy that, but I'm still not buying it anyway. Another Mouseburg Herald War issues. This edition focuses on the ongoing war effort during the so-called quite big affair. And the one question gnawing at everyone's thoughts: why the heck are we fighting someone else's war? Why must our soldiers spill their ink and sweat in the old world's no man's land? The answer, if there's any, remains quietly unspoken. Gee, how contemporary. That's all I'll say about that.
Sit down, Jack. Have a drink with me.
Why, are you thirsty?
Oh, no, it's just... oh, never mind. Mr. Brown, 2 glasses of your finest fondue.
Coming right up.
All right, you got something on your mind, or we just drinking the drink?
Oh, no occasion. Just need to take the edge off. You know, politics, backroom deals. You wrestle enough snakes, you start wondering if you have scales yourself.
Huh. So we getting sentimental now?
Right you are, my friend. Those were the days, eh? Us 3 against the whole world.
Funny. I remember it different.
Oh?
Yeah. A lot of smoke, a lot of gas. And that sound. You know the one. Like a drop of water that won't come out of your ear.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Alright, so it's just a conversation. Wanna go another round, lady? Those two every time. Or those three. Wonder, home run? Home run. Can we get another home run? Nope. They get a hit, though. This and this. Another home run. She's just not using any secondary cards at all. Hold on. I can't do any more discards, can I? No. Yeah, she didn't do any secondary cards at all. Okay, so she can't get 2 runs. Or she can't get more than 2 runs. At least that wasn't a home run. I'll discard one of my... Wait. Naturally, that's a hit. Now I'll discard one of these. Discard another 6. Use the 8 in the fielding play. Alright, 9 in fielding play and then I win. Yeah, I'm winning way more consistently now that I'm using my discard option. I feel like that was the whole reason why I was losing so much. You have to use that. Although she played like piss there, so...
Jack?
Wanda?
What's new, Wussy Mouse?
Oh, not much. I gotta go to the nut house, though.
Well, I'm glad you're ready to have that talk. I've been thinking about an intervention.
Of course she would make that joke.
What? No. I mean, actually go there. It's a dead end for the missing shrews. And Steve's cheese crumb trail ends right at the front gate, too.
So, what's stopping you from getting a room with a view?
Well, I do have this fancy perforated card.
You really needed to run this by me? Just go and punch in.
I wonder how many of these you actually get. I'm pretty sure I missed at least one so far.
Of course. The old nut house's crest. Ain't the sanest spot on the map, but I got that card and just enough crazy to get in. Maybe it is all connected.
So nothing new yet. You catch a mocking mouse. I love how it turns off the music, but because I have licensed music turned off, it's just nothing. Okay, I want to play one more. One more lady. Okay, they're using it early. But let me see. That's a home run. No, it's not because of the fielding play. Fuck. Dang. Yeah, that's a miss. Still I got 2 runs from that because of that. I would like a stronger lead than that, but I don't think I'm gonna get it. Yeah, I'm not gonna get it. I don't think. Nope. So she can't get... If she gets 2 or more runs, I lose. I know I got 3, so it's if she gets 3 runs, I lose. Yeah, I didn't want to take the chance that they were using a strong one right off the bat. I'm gonna discard this one. Might have been a good call, actually. If they have greater than 7. It keeps them there. God damn, they have strong cards this time around. That's not good. So this is the winning hit coming up. That's a bit scaring me. I'll actually get rid of that over the 5. Never mind, that was worse. Okay, so that can't be a home run. No, that can be a home run. It's not. No, I win. So that was a little scary, but I still played that pretty well. I think the next one is the north one. Yeah, because the other one in the swamp I got this stream. Well, this was the top one's the first one I got in this stream. Or no, wait, no. That was last stream that I got that one, because I had like several last stream. The bottom one was the first one I got this stream. Tinsel Avenue next.
Follow the money, they always said. This was where the hitman collected his pay, and someone was signing the checks. I could bet my last dime his bookkeeper knew the whole story.
I was about ready to just shoot these things right off the bat.
Well, film set props, film set rules.
God, I hate this asshole.
Cheese and crackers. Where does a guy who cooks the books go to unwind?
Always getting stuck on the environment. But that's a me issue. I have that problem in every game. It's just that my movement sucks. Because, there's a slight instance of panic that I get every once in a while, especially when they start getting stuck. That was kind of funny.
I hear they call him Bond. Municipal Bond. Extremely effective.
I like how that's not even really a pickup, it just sort of happens on certain parts. You know, I'm actually starting to think about something is, you ever kind of, like, get the sense, like, I feel like I get the sense that there are a lot of people that were, like, at the moment online that were like me, I would say about 10 to 15 years ago, where they're not keeping their cynicism in check, which I can't blame them, kind of considering how things are today. But, it do kind of feel like people are being critical of certain things to an almost unreasonable degree. It's kind of going back to, like, the last conversation. It's like, I'm definitely not saying, just consume product and, you know, that, whole... How am I gonna put this? That whole, quote, I can't remember the quote exactly, but it's from Red Letter Media. Kind of, like, mocking nerd culture and shit, which rightfully so, because that mentality is unhealthy, too. It's just that it can... I'm wondering if people don't understand that that can actually swing in the other direction, too, where you're overly critical and then you're just never happy about anything. And I was kind of getting that way in my mid-20s. Like, I was not a particularly happy person back then. But, yeah, I would say... the healthiest thing to have is... definitely don't be overly critical, but then don't be, like... soy-faced, oh, this is great and you shouldn't criticize it either. Meet like a... There's an in-between there that's probably the best thing that you should have. Like, and then also there's other people that's... because that also kind of goes back to... if you're like... I don't know, there was a point that I was about to make and I kind of lost my train of thought there, but... it's like... yeah, if you're overly critical, you just don't enjoy anything, but if you don't criticize something enough, then it can kind of get, like, unreasonable in that sense, in that once you start getting more and more into something and you're not holding it to any sort of standard at all, then it starts to get bland, boring, or in some cases, it just, in terms of monetization, like with live service games, it's just like it becomes way too much. I don't know, I am thinking about that. Maybe it's because I'm getting older. In fact, I'm almost assuredly it's because I'm getting older. I definitely see things differently now than I did 15 years ago.
So, this where you wise guys like to kill time? Maybe kill other things too?
Oh, wrong place. Wrong guy, Stronzo. I ain't sure what you...
Buddy, I'm running low on time and even lower on patience. How this ends depends on how much you really believe in that hush-hush mob stuff.
Is that like a pizza topping?
Well, ain't you a comedian? Now, I know this place is your crew's little halfway house for business, and I know you're the guy signing the checks.
How do you find out?
Just now, when you confirmed it. Now, since numbers are your business, you must know where the cash flows to. Like, say, paying some starlets, keeping them entertained, keeping them quiet. And if they don't stay quiet, I hear that's another expense. Am I warm?
I'd never.
Look, I ain't here to audit your sins. I just want the truth about Betty Lynch. Help me close this case, and maybe I keep my attention on that instead of your, other expenses.
You ain't getting it. This thing goes deep. If they found out I talked... No, forget about it. I'm out of here.
Yeah, I'm sure that... Hey, hold on. Ah, hell.
Crappy door. Oh.
Get lost. I ain't spilling nothing. Capiche?
So loyal of you, idiot. Too bad it's gonna get you killed.
I can't jump over that.
Somehow I always end up talking to the guy running away instead of running into the guy ready to talk.
There's not... Oh no, I probably get there from up there. It almost seems like a sequence broke. Thank God he didn't move. Their snipers are really the only things that concern me because they're out of the way and they take away a shit ton of health with one shot. I'm not exactly sure. It seems like there's 2 ways to go. Oh, wait, never mind. There's nothing in here, yeah. Yeah, it's just an extra room. Guess I could have used that.
Must be cheaper to respawn than to cover a stunned mouse's medical bills.
Oh, I can still do that. Alright.
Getting too old for this Shropshire blue. Yeah,
I am definitely kind of glad that I have the soundtrack for this game. That I bought the deluxe edition. Yeah, for a game based on 1930s noir, it does have quite a varied soundtrack that's still somehow fitting to the period.
You want from me, Catso? I just crunched numbers.
Oh, and running like hell is just for your figure, huh?
I wasn't laughing at the lion, I was laughing at, Also, that was pretty awesome. Kind of a waste, but still kind of funny. It's probably this part they want me to use it on. That was definitely smooth-brained of me. Okay, something down here completely... Oh, there was a barrel that I didn't see. There was something down there that brought me down to 1 health. Damn it. I was supposed to double jump. Oh. You almost look like a sniper.
Where did he go?
That way?
Thanks, kid. And nice threads.
Oh.
Duke
If that ain't
Ahmed.
drama, I don't know what is.
Oh, I completely forgot that it was. I completely forgot that there was a side quest for this level. I wasn't even paying attention. I'm like, alright. Okay. You want me to go down there?
Now I know what a TV dinner feels like.
Please. They see me talking to a gumshoe. I'm a dead man.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
Hold on. And I'm trying to use my rocket launcher. Some more armor up here, at least. Man, this was a big space, a lot to explore. You know what? Right here, because we are almost at the hour 30 mark, right here would be a good spot to take a break, so I'm going to do that right now. Anyway, we're back. Yeah, all I wanted was to get a drink, and then, like, all of a sudden I was in a conversation for about 10 minutes.
All right. I'm gonna go get the papers. Get the papers.
And we started off with a...
Guess that's one way to face the music.
And we started up with a Goodfellas reference. That's nice. I did not expect a Goodfellas reference in this game, but okay. Wait, what's this? Here lies Jane. She fell off the cliff and died. Rip. Ah, Bonnie and Clyde. What is this a reference to? I want. If it's a reference to anything. Jane, she fell off a cliff and died. I did not mean to do that. Yeah, what is this? I feel like maybe I should know this reference, but I don't know. Yeah, what was the name of Back to the? It's not Back to the Future 3 reference, is it? No, the character's name in that was Clara. Maybe it's like a West. I'm not really that familiar with Westerns. Maybe it's a Western reference. Half-turn letter that points to more than a few names, and probably more than one case. Funny how things work out. Our little curd-shaped headache got sorted thanks to that uppity lady. Shame she doesn't know when to quit. Grab some cash from the tinsel stash and have you-know-who put this new problem to bed. Wrong way on a one-way track, runaway train, never coming back. Is that... What song is that? I think that's... Is that Soul Asylum? And the song I think is called Runaway Train. Shouldn't be hard to find.
Runaway train never going back. Not very poetic, is it? That's a drop spot. If the books are there, this could be my lucky break.
It's before his
that
time.
Other part of the letter, gives me conniptions.
I was gonna say before his time. That's like way after his time. He's still alive, by the way. He's blinking. Yeah, that's gonna bother me. Sorry, I'm interrupting so much. I was right, yeah, Soul Asylum, Runaway Train. That's where the lyrics were from. What a weird reference to make in this game, but a good reference nonetheless. Can I blow this up now? Probably not. Nope. Secret message. All went smooth, no surprise there. With the kind of media coverage we got, cue a laugh here. The families are calm now. We're sipping warm fondue from each other's snouts like it's high summer. Looks good from where I'm standing. I swear that's a, Nearly got killed there, Jesus. That's why this is here. There's a schematic here. Yeah, just one more and I can get another upgrade. Yeah, I guess there was just a certain distance. I think it probably saved fairly recently, I hope. No, it actually didn't. So I'm gonna get that first this time. Yeah, before I do anything else, I'm doing this first. So I don't have to do all this shit again. I already screwed it up. Yeah, I definitely like the music here. I didn't mean to take that. I meant to reload. You know, usually I would be... I mean, I am slightly frustrated that I had to repeat this part over, but at the same time, not particularly I still didn't really lose that much in terms of, because, yeah, these sections are really not that long, and even when I don't get a checkpoint, making up for lost time really isn't that big of a deal. It was actually good. So I got it. I still find it funny that he's actually still alive. And just trapped under there for eternity.
Personal, pal.
Oh, I got Boomtown. Kill 20 enemies in a single playthrough by throwing or kicking explosive barrels. I got that achievement solely by accident. Because I accidentally let go of it.
Whose bright idea was it to turn that mess into a movie?
Oh.
Spidey's kill count drawbridge is now in motion. Proceed with the bloodline.
Okay. It's supposed to be some kind of foreign film.
Yeah, these fights are getting a little more intense. What? Oh, just to get back up, I guess. trying to use the Devarnisher a little more because I am running out of ammo pretty fast on this. And I'm trying to use this a little bit more. Rear gate key, alright. Now I have plenty for an upgrade.
Well, 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 what do we got here? For crying out loud. All right. Lesson learned. Just don't follow the damn train.
Well, it doesn't matter how many you use on this one. I think this might be the end of the level. Tons of useful intel here, but the real attention grabber is the underlying item, dated just a month back. One dead actress delivered my mousetrap ink.
$16 tons of blue cheese, some fancy Spike D home gadgets, and... oh, look at that. One dead actress. Hell of a shopping list. And one hell of a smoking gun. I had the whole ugly picture. Now I just had to frame it real nice for that dame, without losing my head.
I definitely don't think I'm finishing this tonight, but I don't think I'm far off from the end.
All right, time to have it out with that damn fine woman.
I'm gonna see Tammy first, though.
Uh-huh. Hey, Jack. So?
Simmer down, Sparkplug. I got your poster.
Yay, effing A! Now, Jack, if you were my papa, I'd plant a smooch right on your cheek. With a hug.
Just don't ask how I got it.
Tinker's honor. Cross my tail and hope to die.
Holy shit, she gave me a bunch of schematics for that. Just like one more now, and I can get another upgrade. I feel like... would the boomstick or the kiss kiss be better? Maybe the boomstick, and then I'll do the kiss kiss next. I just need one more schematic, and then I can do that with this. I didn't get that much money from that. One of the Malsburg Herald issues published during the Quite Big Affair. It features a mayoral editorial arguing that the ongoing worker strikes had to be stopped, and that deploying Allied mouse services against the workers was the only and best course of action. The casualty toll appears on pages 16 to 18. There's more of these. Comic strip. Now, I know you didn't kill the poor guy, but I still don't know what to do with you. I didn't kill him. See, I made good money with some bad folk, and I skimmed a bit too much fat off the top. So I figured I'd better disappear, lay low in the hotel, but I got bored. I just realized he's missing an arm. Wait, the steamboat party is next, but we gotta play some baseball. Oh, those are shrews. I thought those were kids for some reason. I think those are shrews. They're tiny, but they look old. Yeah, he sucks. But he also sucks. I think I'm getting rid of the pitchers. I am immediately getting rid of this one. It's something that is only slightly better. Of course. Hopefully they get rid of their best one early. You know what? That works. See if I can get another home run. Yep. Alright, 2 runs, but I can't really do anything. I can't really do anything. Unless I get, like, a 9. Nope. Yeah, this doesn't matter if I would get the hit anyway. Okay, so, they can't get more than 1 run or I lose. I'm actually glad I used that because, I at least prevented them from moving any further. Okay, yeah, I'm getting rid of one of these 6s. Gonna get rid of another one. That's worse. I was hoping to get another fielding play. Because I can't... They're gonna get a run. Not really anything I can do about that either. Okay, this is a toss-up. Okay, that prevents them from getting a run. Okay, I'm pretty sure I win then. Yeah, I win. Yeah, I found the key to winning.
Jack?
Pretty certain I found the key to winning is to just discard your cards.
So, Mr. Pepper, did you find the culprit?
Oh, I would say I did.
Well, don't leave a girl in suspense.
Turns out it wasn't Curd after all.
What? Oh. Damn. Such a shame he died.
Yeah, a real shame. Thing is, something hasn't been adding up lately. Ever since I paid a visit to Curd's mansion, to be precise. So I find the kid, right? Next thing I know, I'm neck-deep in cultists, the BMP, and the mob, with a cherry on top. Then, right in the middle of that mess, Curd dies in an accident at the secret show.
Yes, that was quite unexpected.
Not really. Took me a minute to piece it together, but see, Curd met his end right after I spilled the beans to you, Vivian.
Oh?
Yeah, and while the mob may have done Betty in, 'cause it was the mob, or their militant arm, it was the contents of their ledgers that connected the dots. With a note about some stuck-up dame drowning in perfume and death warrants. And no amount of perfume can cover up the rot beneath. Right, Viv?
Oh, you wound me, Mr. Pepe. But let's not be rash. Perhaps we can come to some kind of, agreement?
Sure. You in cuffs behind bars for killing Miles Curd. Grade A scumbag he might have been. He didn't kill Betty.
Tisk tisk. You're no fun, Jack. But, well, I got places to be, sunny countries to escape to. Ta-ta.
Wait, what? Damn that fine woman. Where did she go? Where would a failed, vindictive starlet go?
She disappears much like the old shrew, so... Wonder if she's learned some tricks from her.
See... Vivian's back at Tinsel's, no doubt. That grudge is gonna be the end of her. They're filth. Yeah, just not the trigger-happy kind.
Damn, I definitely feel like we gotta be getting close to the end soon. Maybe one more stream after this?
What? No. Spike D's clean, squeaky. No reason to dig. No reason at all.
Right. Oh wait, I gotta talk to Tammy again. She has something else to say.
Any grand plans, Jack?
I don't know. My brain's running on fumes. If this keeps up, I might just check myself into the loony bin.
Oh, good.
What?
What?
I ain't crazy, you know.
Oh, I know, Jack. I know. It's just that, I heard from a friend who heard from a friend that there's this, asylum for those impaired in some ways. And apparently, a lot of celebs throw their wildest parties there, you know, like some real freak-offs.
Is that a low-key P. Diddy reference?
My other friend says it's all BS, though, so I need proof. That's where you come in.
Tammy.
No, listen, Jack. Word is, this whole loony business is a scam. A front for the real tinsel deal.
What the fuck?
If you ever make it there, snap a photo and bring it to me. I'll whip up something extra in return. Deal?
Yeah, sure.
I don't know. I hear the word freak off and I can only think of one thing. Any comments from the peanut gallery here?
Boring.
Exactly. Now, it's far from boring, though. I think the steamboat party should be next. I think that... Is that down here, or is that... up? Up right... Nah, it's right here. Yeah, I'm gonna try and do them in the order that I get them, rather than
seemed easy.
the closest
Find
one.
Sims, snap a pic. Victory was practically in the air.
I don't really think there is much of a difference in doing them in a certain order. Like, I don't think it affects the gameplay at all. But you never know. It might affect your ability to get certain side quests, but that might also be unintentional. There's a schematic in there. Me want schematic.
What a lovely breeze.
Hey, mister!
Yeah.
Mind taking a picture of us, mister? Just got married, see? I didn't have the money for a wedding, and, well, you know, work.
All right, sure.
Oh, not exactly my best angle.
Here you go. So, this is your honeymoon?
Oh, you betcha. Long way from home, traveling by boat.
And making a buck along the way. Marriage is fine, but, bread on the table's much better. Gotta work.
Like how they have a slight Irish accent.
Yeah. Thanks for the photo, mister. Here's our address.
Now, back to work, honey.
And as far as social commentary for the times, that's actually quite accurate. I kind of think shrews are maybe a collective representation of, you know, certain things of the time. Yeah, again, provided that you don't have your head sewn to the carpet, it's pretty easy to see some of the, like I said, social commentary that this game's kind of conveying, and it's very endearing, and that's why I like this game so much, especially in terms of the story. It's much smarter than it looks. Really, it has a lot more in common with BioShock Infinite than you would probably think. Maybe not in terms of the setting, but like definitely in terms of some of the... Maybe. I actually think this is probably a little bit smarter with that than Infinite was. I would say there was probably a few inconsistencies with the social commentary in BioShock Infinite. But that's more so the sign of the times nowadays. That was a game made in 2012. This is a game made in 2026. Let's just say the social and political environment of 2026 is much different than it was in 2012, so... It's a little hard to really rag on one when there's such a disparity there. Wait, can I drink this? No, I can't.
Marsha, where the hell's the damn card? You were supposed to bring it.
I left it on the fridge, you absolute lemming.
Great. Just great. Guess we can kiss the party goodbye. Ugh. Great. Just great.
I left it on the fridge, you absolute lemming.
I can't get by them. They're too big. I'm assuming the big rotund, I think these are rats, right? I know I probably should have asked this earlier. Yeah, so we're mouse. The tinier ones are shrews. And then the big rotund ones are rats. Or maybe they're also mice and they're just, you know, big mice. I don't know. I can still kick shit. Nice. Kicking shit while you're holding some champagne. Did I look at... Oh. This reminds me of The Simpsons for some reason. I think it's just because he looks, you know, kind of drunk. Yeah, it's one thing I've actually never realized before is just how much the, I would say probably like between like my favorite seasons of The Simpsons, between like seasons 3 through season 8. It's where the animation actually kind of looked. I think the animation style in general actually is a little reminiscent of like 1930s like Disney cartoons as well. It's just that it's, you know, it's its own unique style, but I think it has like a very small inspiration from that. More stylized for an adult's animated sitcom, of course. Can't go that way either. Sir? There's probably still something else I have to do out there. I like this track too. Oh yeah, upstairs, dumbass. I literally saw this right in front of me and it just did not click into my brain that I needed to go up there. I don't know why.
Card, please.
I'm, press?
You could be the Shrew Pope for all I care. No card, no entry. Move along, pretty boy.
Great. Guess I gotta track down that pass.
What a fucking shame.
Oh yeah, tomorrow, I will be streaming tomorrow. I'm not setting up saying I won't be streaming. It's just that, I'm gonna do something a little bit different tomorrow because that, because of that RE9 DLC came out. I actually forgot to say this when I was talking about it earlier. I really want to play that, and I kind of want to stream that. I'm probably just gonna check it out the one time and play it for a couple hours. Because after that, I actually also kind of wanted to do, like, more Sonic racing. I wanted to do, Grand Prix in All-Stars Racing Transformed, so I was gonna stream that and see how I did. I actually think All-Stars Racing Transformed might be on the harder end. Because I did play one of the Grand Prix on my own time so far, and, yeah, the AI is not to be trifled with. I was dominating pretty hard on advanced difficulty, but
Pre-party's happening at the cigar lounge.
on, Sonic and Sega All-Stars on advanced difficulty, but just on medium difficulty, I was struggling against the AI on, All-Stars Racing. I like how they just don't care that I'm destroying shit. Wait, hold on. This... Oh, this is behind... It's just more money. turlet. Secret. I dragged him up to my room, switched our clothes, then sent him out the window. When the commotion hit, I made for the fire escape. Yeah, it was a rotten idea, but what was I supposed to do? It'd have me killed, and he was already dead. Oh, I'm behind them now. That wasn't your money, I hope. Or maybe I do hope. I see some police folk in there.
Come on, boys, on the double. Those stairs ain't gonna fix themselves.
Like how there's just an explosive barrel right here out on the,
Wow, a real technological marvel we got here.
Yeah, considering all this, like, ammo and shit, and again, an explosive barrel that's here. He's just sitting around. I'm not surprised that it's a bit of a mess. This must also be an everyday thing for all of them, too, because I'm, like, just kicking a bunch of crates and nobody really seems to care. It's probably, like, an everyday thing for them. Poor guy. Oh. And if they gave me the prompt. Yeah, I'm gonna be fighting these. I'm gonna be fighting some rat Nazis. Ah. Oh, I can't get up there yet. Alright. Can I get up to there to you, old man? Not really. Nope. There are a lot of rat Nazis.
So, funny thing about that card,
You've got 1 second.
Okay.
I still haven't found the damn thing. Yeah, I can't get up there. I actually thought they were setting me up to get up there. Oh. This is what I missed.
It's a hell of a lot of blue cheese in one place.
Again, none of them seem to give a shit.
Yeah.
You press.
Yeah?
Good. Listen, my wife's around here somewhere, face deep in a bowl of blue cheese. these losers circling her like vultures. Sooner or later, some mouse will try to get in her undies. Now, me? I'm a proud Sigma, see?
Oh,
it's
God.
beneath me to go around looking for her. But you, you could do it for me, buddy.
You bitch!
Yeah.
Just find her, snap a pic of whoever she's mousing around with, and we're golden. Got it?
Yeah.
7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you.
Take pictures of the unfaithful wife or refuse. I don't know, I got the card. Like, what does this get me? I guess I could save and then see what happens. Like, I'm gonna refuse first because fuck this guy, he's a fucking Nazi.
So, you got the photo?
Nuh-uh.
Stupid hat, get out of my sight!
Nuh-uh.
Oh, life of a Sigma is a solitary one.
I thought that was maybe to get his card or something like that, but no. Like, I have never wanted more than anything to just pull out my gun.
Sweetheart, this ship doesn't sink without me. If it goes down, I go down with it.
That was probably who I had to take a picture of. I mean, I could cause chaos on the ship, I guess, if I would do that, because he'd probably try and pick a fight with the guy, but I don't know. I don't want to do some Nazis dirty work. I'd rather just punch him in the face.
Hey, psst.
What's up?
You press?
Spot on.
Good. Listen, I'm undercover. Internal affairs.
And you're just telling me this?
Don't question my logic. We're building a case on Sims, but we need more evidence. You in?
I don't know. For this guy, I think I am in.
Simple. Take some pictures. You do carry a camera for a reason, right?
One might say that.
Good. I need shots of some key BMP members. Get close, snap a pic, bring them back to me.
I can do that. Where do I start?
Not sure exactly. But they've been sniffing around the concert hall. Shouldn't be too hard to spot.
Alright, him I'll actually do that for. I was in there. How did I get in there before? I don't know if I have to actually go in there first. Let me just see if I can actually get it. Yeah, where was I at before? It was in the cabins area. Yeah, I think I have to show the card to the bouncer first. There's nowhere else I can go. Yeah, I'm just back with this guy. Oh, wait, I haven't gone up here yet. Oh, yeah, it's right here. Okay.
There we go.
So that's the only one I had to get? But I had to get more.
Did you get it?
Sure did. Here you go.
Perfect. These will make a fine addition to our case. And to my promotion. Here, your cut.
Wow, what a score. You know, it might even be enough for 2 pairs of socks.
I mean, at the same time, it might get... him in some serious trouble, so... anything to bring the fascists down. In a weird sort of way, this is making me want to play Wolfenstein again. I do have that, what was it, Darkenstein 3D? That free-to-play one that came out. Oh, I can't even get by the old man to jump down.
You don't remember me, do you?
No, card, please.
Yeah, okay. Here.
I actually can't talk to him again.
Damn it! It's stuck! Guess there won't be no tax evasion candle blowing business today. Sarge is gonna kill me.
Like how the music just stopped. Oh, hey, how's it going? This also makes me wonder when the next chapter of Fallen Aces is coming out. Well, is there anything else I have to do in here? Guess not. Excuse me. Did I find a locked door back here? I don't think I did. That was the one I just passed is the only one that I know of.
Where's the perfect spot for this shot?
Wrap up the shrew shortage case. Captain Sims and Big Mouse Party are in this together, shaking hands, rubbing shoulders.
The hell was that?
Ah, crap. Forgot about the damn flash.
Well, well. Look who washed up, huh? I remember you, Pepper. MPD's little shoeshine star.
You remember me?
That wasn't a compliment. Now, you haven't just ruined my day. You've made a mess I'll be cleaning up for weeks. That won't do.
Damn right it won't, because your little trafficking side hustle ends here, Captain. I'm burning it all down.
Ha! Good thing we're moored on the river. Now, die!
Jesus. Oh god. Yeah, I knew there was gonna be a boss fight. So where is he at? Is he just up here? Oh, I think I gotta go. Yeah, I gotta go out here. Checkpoint.
Oh, look at you, Captain High and Mighty. Well, what goes up crashes down harder. Throw muggers into a cell with one hand.
For you, it was the most important day of your life. For me, it was Tuesday.
You were the chosen one. You were supposed to be one of the good guys.
I'm as good as this city deserves.
Oh god.
Plane. Yeah, this is gonna be awkward. That's for the shrews, ass face. And now for my daring escape. Why is it that wherever I go, something ends up on fire?
I think I did miss some schematics earlier.
Need a hand?
Nah, man. I'm done for. Just leave me be.
Nah, it's just a scratch. You're gonna be fine.
Nice one. Appreciate it.
I try.
Forget about me. Get to the wheelhouse. There's an emergency inflatable plane there.
Inflatable plane?
An emergency what now?
That's what I thought.
Just go. Okay. I'm gonna die now.
Oh god. Yeah, those guys are also lethal. I was trying to use my cheese. God damn it. This is actually the first time I've died in a while. Funny enough, it wasn't on a boss. It was on the escape sequence. Holy shit, why are they doing so much damage? Jesus. I didn't realize that. They were doing like a shit ton of damage.
There it was. The inflatable plane. And the deflated pilot. A little too trusting for his own good.
It was just those last few that were like doing like a shit ton of damage to me, and I don't know why.
Never meet your heroes, they say. And sometimes they are dead right. Sims, a shining star of the Force, turned out to be the mastermind behind the crooked cops and the shrew kidnappings. He didn't just bite off more than he could chew. He crossed a mouse that once believed in him. At least the shrews are safe now. As for my problems, well, nothing a glass or two of John's best fondue can't smooth over. John, it's time.
It's time all the time. I don't see what... Wait, you don't mean...
That's right. Time to crack open the good stuff, bud.
Yeah, go with a bang.
Double cheese Furman, the oldest vintage you got tucked under there. Make it 2 on my tab, and don't skimp on the salt, huh?
Well, slap my tail and call me fancy. I was starting to think this bottle would outlive us both. Big day, huh?
Big enough, John. The missing shrews case? It's done. Turns out it was messier than a trench coat and a cheese burst. Crooked cops, cheese-leggers, offshore money, a real crime circus. And now, it is over.
Uh-huh.
I got 'em all, John. The redlining drones and the crooked queen bee. And those shrews are heading home as we speak. Most of them anyway. No more raids, no more kidnappings. Just, thought you'd like to know.
Uh-huh.
Well, don't choke on all that lifted spirit.
Look, Jack, don't get me wrong. That's good news. Great even. Warms the old ticker. Maybe even earns a headline or 2. But let's not kid ourselves. It doesn't end here. Give it a week, maybe a month, and someone else will start clipping.
I hate to say it, but he's right.
It's just how it is. Always has been. And until rodents like me can take a bus without getting face planted in a rose bed simply for being short, it ain't over. Your drink's salty enough without me raining on it. You've done good, Jack. Real good. It's just...
Nah, John, I get it. It ain't the finish line, but it's a step. And if that one step gets you closer to making Shrew Thicket a reality again, then I'll keep walking.
All right, you noble idiot. Making me all misty-whiskered.
To Shrews, John.
To Shrew Thicket.
Better fill Corny in.
So, sport, is it done? Did we save the little guys?
Oh yeah, you know what? I should probably take a break. It's after the 3-hour mark. We can just leave it here for him until we get back. Anyway, we are back.
Well, it's done, and they're safe, more or less.
And the bastards behind it. Did they finally get a slap from the hired arm of justice?
Uh-huh.
Jack! You there, buddy?
No, Corny, I'm not there. None of this is there. Hell, none of this is even in the right country.
Jack.
It was Captain Goddamn Sims. Him and his pack of crooked badges he either bought or bullied into his operation. The same Sims who was my shiny friggin' North Star when I was sweeping pavement as a beat cop. Briefly, anyway. He wasn't just off course, he built the course. He was running this trafficking ring the whole time. I didn't want to believe it, Corny. Not until the pieces fit too damn well together to ignore.
You know what they say, sport. Never meet your heroes.
Yeah. Well, I didn't just meet him. I dragged his crooked keister and his fondued laundry all over their fancy boat. A few others got caught in the net before the rest scattered like stale cheese crumbs.
But the shrews are safe now, right? Shouldn't that count for something?
Yeah, sure. For how long? How long before someone else comes along, thinking they can make an easy buck off the little guy? before they write shrews out of their brave new world plans. Maybe you'd get it if you talked to any of them. I mean, John's right there, and boy, does he have stories.
I would, Jack, but...
You know, Corny, your heart's in the right place, but sometimes I think you miss what's right under your snout. From up there in your high perch, you don't see the grind, the cracks. Life's messy down here. It's real, and it pities nobody.
You know why I came to you with this in the first place?
'Cause I'm dirt cheap and too stubborn to quit?
No. Because between the two of us, you're the one who gets it. Boots on the ground, eyes wide open. You understand this world in ways I never will. And I trust you to do what's right. So while you're busy taking this wicked machine apart piece by piece, I can make sure it doesn't get rebuilt. And with crooked cops out of the picture.
It wasn't just crooked cops, or cheeseluggers for that matter. Too many highbrow mice on one boat for it to be just a coincidence. There's something else here. Something bigger. I just can't pin it down yet.
You will, buddy. You just can't fix it all in one swing. Remember what I told you back in the old world? After we dodged that shelling right before R&R.
Live to fight another day?
That's right, soldier. Live to fight another day.
Yeah, so I did have him pegged a little wrong. I thought he'd actually betray us at some point, but he didn't. Okay, time for the important thing. I'm just gonna flat out throw this out. Okay, you know what? I'll do this. Fuck off. Of course they play that. I almost feel like they're figuring out my strategy. Can't discard anymore. I'm fucked. I might actually lose this one. I lose. I flat out lose. If I can't get any run... Alright, I got one run. Oh my god, I have such terrible RNG. Okay, they get one run, I lose. So they can't get a single run. Why do I get the feeling that's like an 8 or a 9? I'm gonna use this. It's not. Glad I played that. Even if they were to get it from the toss-up. Okay. I think I can play this with the pitch focus. Yeah. So I think I do win. Because this is the last round. So I can play this with a pitch focus and yeah, I just win. Alright, so that's good. That was a little scary. A little scary. But I still ended up winning. Okay, I'm gonna go down to Tammy again.
Might want to ease up on the cheese sticks, Jay. Your heart's only got so many miles left on it.
Nah, it's running on premium.
Yeah, so kiss kiss. So all I really have left to upgrade is the Meister and the loose cannon. Okay, yeah, I pretty much... I feel like that kind of looks like the super shotgun from Doom the Dark Ages now. I feel like it had a skull on it.
Grab in hand that slice of cheese. Mossman lurks among the trees. La 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 la.
You know, she only looks like she's gonna be like a little bit of a snot-nosed kid, but really she's not.
As the fellas down at the Wallop Bay say, your mam Rauchki Tute.
I mean, you could almost understand why she would be that case, but at the same time, like, she's not that bad.
I'll need more proof to be sure.
Wait, despite the picture? I mean, I got the achievement, but... Yeah, that's still wild, though, that, I don't know, it's a bit wild with a game like this, only because I actually really enjoy this one, but yeah, maybe, I know of 2 people that have played this game, Farmer John and Vinny. And I don't think either of them finished it. I know Vinny liked it on his first impressions. I think the reason why he probably won't end up finishing this is just because, you know, he has a lot on his plate. He keeps himself very busy, especially since he's not only trying to run a stream and kind of like his own personal business in that regard, he also is running a band. Farmer John might not have been that interested in this game, or maybe he just didn't do well on a stream. For me, this is just a hobby, so I don't really care one way or another. I just play what I like. So, I might end up, stopping in the middle of this mission. So I think the one on the right was the latest one that I got, so maybe I should go up to this one next. I think, right? I think it was this one that was next. Not that I really think it matters. I don't necessarily think that you doing things in a different order affects the story at all. Outside of maybe locking yourself out of a side quest, and that's what I'm trying not to do. What the fuck?
The place smelled like crap, which made me sure the mob was close.
Why was my menu opened up? Yeah, you know, kind of speaking of that, because that was, like, kind of a weird bug. I really haven't encountered any major bugs so far, knock on wood. There was, like, I think there was maybe exactly one enemy kind of stuck in a door, and then there was that, and then I think maybe one other thing, but they were all minor. I haven't encountered anything game-breaking.
Reggie!
Yes, Sherry?
Don't you Sherry me, you simpleton! They came! The whole lot! Do something!
She's working with the Nazis? I knew she was trouble. Oh, it's the pyrotechnic again.
Well, look who it is.
It's me again, sure as shooting. What's got you all fired up now, man?
I've got to get in the control room pronto.
Ooh, no. Not that easy, amigo. Gotta flip them switches first.
Switches. I just waltz right in there.
This is the Tinsel Brothers studio. You can't just waltz in everywhere like that. You need switches, stitches, stinky britches.
Well, the case is blown then. My pants are patched and shamefully clean.
Oh, switches need no stitches. They need just a little sniffing round the corner. Easy to spot if you stay sharp.
Sharp, I can do.
I like her a lot. Oh, there's cash in here. What is this? Who's staring at me? Stop that. This was the mission I was talking about the other stream.
Reggie, you moron! Pepper's here!
Pepper? Why would we need Pepper now? That stings in the...
Jack Pepper, you imbecile! Call the bodyguards now!
Yeah, the first time you actually see color. So there's a mod that turns the whole game into this. But I knew about this mission beforehand, so that does kind of make me not want to download that mod. Because it kind of... If I ever replay this... Because it kind of makes... It kind of takes the charm out of this level in particular. So that was something that was kind of spoiled for me. That being said, I'm not as mad about that. I'm only ever mad at spoilers if it's a game that I'm really, really looking forward to. This one was just kind of... I'll check it out and see how it goes. I do kind of wish I didn't know about this beforehand, but... Hey, this kind of looks like my office.
Hey, it's my office. Wait, am I that cliche?
You. An issue of the Mouseburg Herald featuring a 4-page piece about the winds of change in the movie industry. The report outlines the requirements for a good movie that tackles various social issues, tells people what to think and how to act, and eventually moves the whole rodent civilization towards a brighter future. A small handwritten appendix states that Tinsel Bros still does not pay extras and forces directors to shoot not 17 but 19 movies per day.
Times they are a-changin', right?
More things change, the more they stay the same.
Hope I'm not one of them men from up the stairs.
Oh, you dropped some cash. Yep, and that is the sole reason why I have 29 health, is because of that jackass. 29 health and all of that 80 armor rating that I had. All gone solely because of him. Yeah, just need to pick up all the good stuff first. I probably potentially soft lock myself there. Almost. We're going in another color segment. The interesting thing though is I'm a little surprised Jack didn't talk about how strange it is that everything was suddenly in color. I think I got everything. There's something up there, but I don't think I can reach it. Yeah, because I came through there. Yeah, I don't see any hook. nothing to use my tail on. That's mostly just to get the cash, I guess. Oh, wait. There it is. Alright, I probably have to use my... Oh, no, wait, no, I have to jump off the wall. That's right. Yeah. That wasn't even really a secret. God, this looks weird. You know what's funny too is, again, I feel like I did mention this earlier in the stream. I think probably what they did was, because I think they wanted to get all the grays right, I actually think this game is entirely in color, and maybe except for the HUD. Because they wanted to get the grays all right, they ended up masking it in like a black and white kind of thing. I think the HUD and the enemies, I think, were always in black and white, but I think like the environments and stuff, they're all in color. And then they just grayed them out. And I think maybe this part maybe is kind of hinting at that. I don't know why, but I feel like both times I fired the kiss, I hit the wall. Even though I was pointing directly at them. Never coming back there again, so...
Courthouse?
The accused will take the stand now.
Yeah, hold on, let me just commit a... Well, it's not a crime, technically. Or maybe it is, I don't know. 4-finger discount.
I, the judge and jury, find you guilty of all crimes.
Miss Queen of Hearts here.
Wait, what?
Are you guilty? Or are you guilty? For stealing the innocence of an art, we sentence you to die slowly.
Objection?
Oh, she's a boss. I didn't even realize that. So do I have to actually shoot at her while she's up there? Yeah, I do.
Do you feel lucky?
What am I? I'm stuck on.
What? Not guilty? I knew you'd say that.
Yeah, I figured it out pretty quickly that she had to die fast because those guys weren't stopping. They were just infinitely spawning. I only had to kill them enough to where they wouldn't overwhelm me.
Honestly, Reggie, you are as dry as the ship biscuit after a very long voyage.
I like biscuits, Viv. What's wrong with that?
Alright, next save point I get to, I'm gonna have to stop. Or at least I want to stop. Which is actually right here. So yeah, we're gonna stop right. Because I could just kind of want to relax for the rest of the night. But yeah, this is a lot of fun. I don't think right now, if I were to pick a game released in, I've played 2 games so far released in 2026. That's Resident Evil Requiem and this. I don't think this is going to beat Resident Evil Requiem for me as much as I'm really enjoying this game. But I would say it's probably a close second. I actually really enjoy this game a lot. Again, considering the price point. $30 or $40 if you get the deluxe edition. I would say since I've played like a nice chunk of this game and I'm probably getting near the end of it, the story has been very charming. The gameplay has not... I would say the gameplay is good to great. I wouldn't necessarily say the gameplay's been excellent, but I don't really even want to say that the gameplay was just good. I think the gameplay is great in that it doesn't the weapons are kind of unique in a way. The gameplay itself is pretty standard. I actually think this game has pretty good level design. It's fairly linear, but that's okay, because what it does is actually pretty cool. And it's serviceable, doesn't interfere. And, yeah, I've encountered anything game-breaking, and I've only ever encountered a few glitches that, for the most part, just made me laugh, so... Story is a lot of fun. It doesn't take itself super serious, but at the same time, it doesn't take it doesn't, like, just completely go so over the top that it takes you out of it. So, yeah, a very, very good game. Biggest criticism is that, you can't go back into the missions and get the stuff that you missed. For like going for all so if you want to go for like all achievements, you basically, and you miss anything, you have to basically play the game over again. And just make sure you don't miss it a second time. So it's probably more important to follow a guide rather than try and find them on your own. But, if that's probably the biggest criticism I have... Again, I would have way more criticisms if this game was the price of a AAA game. It's only 30 bucks. And this is actually pretty long for a game that's only 30 bucks. It doesn't feel long, but it is pretty long. Like, I'm not even done it yet, and I'm pretty sure I put at least 15 hours into this game now. Granted, I'm probably dragging my ass because, you know, I'm, like, running a stream. I'm trying to talk as much as possible, too, so... 'Cause that's how it was with, that's how it was with Resident Evil. I took longer to beat that than most because, I was streaming at the same time, so... But yeah, that is it for Mouse PI for Hire for tonight. I would say probably 1 or 2 more streams of this, and I'm probably done with the game.